Objects that I've shoved up my arse.
Explore your neck. Explore neck.
And Clone Hero game for Xbox 360.
The guitar community is so toxic. I'm gonna show you guys how to open a window.
Hey guys, Matt Money here, and welcome back to another episode of Plastic Instruments Monthly. Hope y'all are enjoying the summer so far. I know I am. And even beyond the sunshine and nice weather, you guys have been on fire as of late. So let's kick things off, as always, by diving into the best releases of the month. A ton of artists dropped this last May, so let's start it off with Slide Whistle, who released Elementality and 10%, adding yet another custom to the 10% challenge set out by Thinger. The former brings a standard spread to the table, with some straight line strumming, normal tapping, and chord tapping for flavor. While 10% tells a similar story as the last song, but throws in chord strumming and overall cranks the difficulty much higher. But speaking of Thinger, the streak lives on with a Preb cover this last month. Shampoo for My Balls, besides being near the bottom of my shopping list, takes the original composition and runs with it, really highlighting Preb's work in the process. Overall, a great cover of a great song. So we have Thinger, and we have a cover. How about a cover of a Thinger song? I Didn't Know, by Me, reimagines the original Unreality Track 2 into a synth rock style, leaning heavy on a fat and fuzzy electric guitar to drive the song home. Its chart is also significantly easier than the original, so no worries about breaking your fingers here. Keeping the covers going this month is Grimini, formerly South, who released The Mountain Where Thou Reside, which is originally by Moldy, who himself also released a song with Grim titled Polygonized VGH. Grim gave us another easy one for sure, just some basic tapping fundamentals and simple fretting and strumming, while Moldy stepped it up a notch with some more challenging tapping. If you're ready to step up the difficulty even more, there's Quartermanche 437, who, besides covering North Carolina Route 42, US 19 North and Southbound, and US 22 Control Cities, released Ode to William C.H. It's filled to the brim with a gauntlet of tapping, strumming, H patterns, and overall a lot of variety sure to test your skill. Still not hard enough for you? There's Bracket Cat 4.13 by Arceus 413 or Chaos 420 by Chaos CH, both themselves passing challenges that definitely deliver on the bullshit. They are... certainly some charts. Running through a few of these quickly now, we have a remaster of Ode to Edu 69 by NATO, Athmos by GoGo, Calm Chaos by Asoza, a first custom from a new composer, and finally, Adventure and Hazard by Mirage Luna, which comes with full band charting. These songs together cover a pretty comfortable range of skill sets, grades, and genres. I highly recommend checking them out. And finally, wrapping up today is Sucky and Stellaro with the Clarko Collective, our only setlist release for the month. 20 songs, some serious, some...
Fuck up in the crib.
Yeah, not so serious. But overall, a fun and enjoyable collection that's well worth your time. Just maybe turn the volume down a bit before you dive into some of these. So yeah, a new month and a new set of bangers to go along with it. Like I said before, May was absolutely insane because of you guys. As always, links can be found down below in the description. This is Matt Money, signing off.
Hey all, welcome back to the Clone Hero segment of Plastic Instruments Monthly. I'm your host Gingy, and May was a pretty crazy month, so let's get right to it. Starting things off with the biggest FC of May, Ian got the second ever FC of HL on Expert, one of the craziest things to accomplish in the tech tapping scene, and certainly a long way from the Expert tech in that time he pissed out a -2 on the hard chart. Absolutely awesome stuff, Ian. Next up, Elusive got a handful of FCs as usual, starting with an FC of Heads Will Roll JVHC Remix, a tech of The Canopy 3, an FC of FC Challenge to Entropy, and the absolutely insane first ever tech of Galaxy and Toybox. Super cool to see, keep them coming, Elusive. Reptar rolled around and got an FC of Phobie de Impulsion, however you pronounce that, and a tech of Losing It. Awesome work. Username showed up and got Clock Tower VGH, showing off some awesome technical gameplay, followed up shortly by X one-handed. Okay, dude. Frank also came back and got a couple crazy things. King of the Hill 140 and Police Truck 225, which is pretty cool. William CH is doing his usual absolutely insane things with Equilibrium and Proteum FCs, as well as an ode to William CH tech. All super cool accomplishments. Cyan got Stray Nights Risky VR Remix at 125 and Police Truck at 230, just barely beating Frank. NATO got Madness March 2, awesome to see improvement there. Speaking of improvement, Joy Cognizant got Pocket 8s. Gingy, aka me, got the Wheelation after 18 painful outro chokes. Kanjay got a tech of the Hypnovia hard chart with full exhibits, some crazy stuff there. Rakshi Boy got an FC of the Gears by Deathclock with no ghosts somehow. That is just insane. Zappy CH got a Madness March Kamikaze FC at 90%, and I can't wait for full speed, that would be insane. Half Jew got a tech of Obsidian, which is awesome and honestly kinda long overdue. Diplo got the first ever tech of the Celtic Wisdom 3 hard chart. Quick finally got the tech of Traumatic Carnival. And Jerido got the Trillbot first ever tech. And now we go to the montages. We have two things we found this month. A montage of Heck 2 by the Hornswoggler, and Content Clip Dump 3 thing by Quickshot. Both are really cool to watch, and I highly recommend checking them out. And that wraps up things for this month of Plastic Instruments Monthly. Hope y'all enjoyed. See y'all next month.
What up, everyone? My name is MattJJ_, and I'll be filling in for Captain Mario and doing the voiceover for YARG this month. Starting off with a bad account who got some nutty shit as per usual. He got a Temples No Ghost FC and the first ever tech FC of Penga on YARG's default no ghosting engine, which is just fucking mental. I don't know how he managed that because that's just nuts. We've also got Computer Dude, who got a full set list FC of the YARG set list on keys, and it's nice to see people playing other instruments than guitar, and I'm also pretty sure this is first ever, so hats off to him for that one. Now that we've got a test build of the YARG Pro Keys engine available, Goulat nabbed an FC of the synth solo from Fatal Tragedy by Dream Theater, which is a really impressive clip. As well as that, Computer Dude released a mini compilation testing out the new engine. Moving on to montages, Abadacan also released Minitage 24, and Townsend Pitt released their debut montage Does Speed Kill, which has some crazy clips on the default engine, and it's really nice to see new players coming up. With Scorespy no longer playable, we hope to see tons of new and existing players moving over to YARG and increasing the skill level, just going crazy with the No Ghost engine and seeing what everyone can do. That's been me, MattJJ_ for the YARG segment. Thanks for having me, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Hey everyone, it's Gorilla, back again recapping this month's console scene in May 2024. Starting off strong, we have Chance with a Rock Band 2 full game FC. A setlist had us some pretty strong hitters towards the end, which makes for a pretty nice accomplishment. Chance also managed to get third place on the Guitar Hero Aerosmith PS2 leaderboards, which makes for some pretty good squeezing practice. Great work this month, man. Next up, we have Sleeper, who started taking on Rock Band. In May, he was able to get 57 out of 58 FCs on Rock Band 1, 17 out of 18 FCs on AC/DC Live Track Pack, and a full game FC of Rock Band Track Pack 2. All of this was done on NTSC, meaning a stricter strum limit to work with. Sleeper also got his first solo 2x FC on I'm the One, which means he has finished a GH Full Series Tech FC. The Full Series FC is very much possible, and we cannot wait to see it. Zuppy also has some progress towards the full series, getting not one, but two 100% overstrums on Through the Fire and Flames on smash hits. While this is unfortunate, it means he's more than ever capable of bringing this FC home. Zuppy also got an FC in Satch Boogie on not only World Tour, but on Warriors of Rock as well. And since Satch Boogie was not a part of the original Guitar Hero World Tour import, this very well could be a first ever FC. Amazing job this month. He's just Matt Way. Evil Apple has also been on a tear with harder DLC charts. This month he uploaded FCs of Soothsayer, The Devil Went Down to Georgia, and Drooling Banjos. With how quickly he managed to get these songs, he very well could FC all the GH DLC if he wanted to, which is something you don't see often. We can't forget about our favorite Rock Band player Ace, who actually has some really good GH accomplishments this month. Ace got an FC of Through the Fire and Flames on smash hits, bringing him to 657 out of 660 for the full series. He's also made huge progress on I'm the One, getting 100% overstrum with raking, which basically proves that the full series is not tied down to good genetics. We cannot wait to see what history you make with that one, man. Another great full series contender, JD Smitty, who got an FC of Sudden Death from Warriors of Rock. This is one of the hardest songs and what many consider the hardest game to full game FC. Wonderful progress with this FC. Of course, we cannot mention Abby getting his 17th I'm the One FC this month. He clearly wants to make sure he has one FC for every person with an FC, and I think we can all respect the grind. Well, that about wraps up the console scene this month. I'm Gorilla, swinging back into my jungle. I'll see you guys later.